guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for Ultimate Comics Spiderman issue 22, which is the last part for the Venom War story arc. But before I start talking about this issue, I just want to give you guys a little update that I have 3 reviews that I usually do on Comic Uno that I did on DarkAvengerINC this week, which are Wolverine and X-Men issue 28, Fantastic Four issue 7, and New Avengers issue 5. So if you want to go check out those reviews, just go in the description below and there'll be a link for DarkAvengerINC. So go check those out. But let's talk about Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, which is a series I really enjoy and is really under the radar and I think more people should pick up. But let's talk about the cover. Great cover for this Venom last story arc. Venom looks crazy here. He's probably the creepiest Venom I've seen in any universe, honestly. But great art here and great cover. But let's see if I like the story. So in this issue, we get to see where we left off, where Maria Hill goes to Miles' house saying, "Hey, I know you're Spider-Man, but we need your help. Go to the hospital, help as many people as possible because Venom's there." And obviously Miles is just thinking, my father's there, I have to go. But, you know, MJ and Gwen says it's not a good idea to tell everyone your identity, especially someone like Maria Hill, so watch out. I think that's also something in this issue, saying, hey, Peter told his identity to so many people, and look what happened to him. So, Gwen and MJ are trying to be good friends to Miles. But we get to see Miles goes to the hospital, not really thinking about Maria Hill. I think, I haven't read this issue since Wednesday, or haven't looked at this issue since Wednesday. I even forgot about Maria Hill because of what happened in this issue. So, obviously, I feel like Miles, where you have to forget about Maria Hill for a moment because there's obviously more important things that are happening. So, in this issue, and I warn you guys, there are spoilers in this review because I'm a big Appen. So if you don't want spoilers, wait to watch this review after you pick up this issue. But yeah, spoilers are coming. So in this issue, we get to see Venom attacking the hospital, and Miles finally gets there, and Miles' mom is in the battlefield. And Miles' mom gets a gun somewhere. I don't know where she gets it from, maybe like a police officer or something. And while Miles is trying to attack Venom, you know, Miles' mom is trying to help, and Venom sucks in Miles into his body, and here we can show that. And Miles' mother's like, no, don't take my son. She knows that Miles is Spider-Man, and she gets sucked in by Venom, and Miles uses his electric powers, and Miles' mom is safe. Maybe not so safe because she gets shot, and yeah, I think she gets shot from the policemen who shoot at Venom. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she gets shot by the policemen that are shooting at this random Venom. Honestly, we were trying to oh, who's this new Venom? We were trying to speculate who this new Venom is, and it's just this random guy that works at Roxxon, which we find later in this issue. But we find out that Miles' mother dies, and Miles says, "Don't tell your father you're Spider-Man. Just anything, don't tell him." And that's her last words. I mean, that was crazy. Honestly, and then, in the end of this issue, we get to see Miles wakes up from, sleep. He's like, it was all a dream, probably. And he sees he's at, his friend's house, Gonki's house. And he's like, no, it was real. So this is how Spider-Man No More comes. He says Spider-Man No More. And that's how we're alluding to the issue 50, Amazing Spider-Man. Spider-Man No More with the next issue, but really more dramatic. Honestly, this issue is probably one of the best issues I've read in a while. One thing I love about this series is that when the deaths come, you don't expect it. And that's what I like about this universe in general. When deaths come, it's not big news. You just get it. They do that. They'll do anything to get this story interesting. And they won't, really, this series is so under the radar, they don't, a lot of people don't talk about the death, and they don't talk about the spoilery event that happened in this series, which is actually really interesting for the story. Like when Prowler died, now Miles' mother dying, it's just a lot of interesting stuff happening in this issue. And, not even the death, death, sometimes is a quick way to say, oh, let's make something interesting, let's kill someone off. No, we also see that Miles' mother finds out that he's Spider-Man and then says, don't tell your father. So we get character stuff that are really shocking in this issue. And just a whole combination of great stuff in here. What I love about this series is that it's Peter's life. We get to see a lot with Peter's life. We get to see those supporting characters, and then Miles' supporting characters, and just Miles in general being a different character, but so interesting, and him really struggling. He has a lot of struggles throughout the series, but they're new struggles, they're a new journey. Peter has been around for 50 years, so you kind of you know what was going on with Peter. With this, it's a new story, a new journey to follow. That you're really following this character as he goes through his struggles and changes, and that's what I like about this series and new characters in general. So honestly, this was a really great issue. I did not expect Miles' mother to die, and the way she dies, it choked me up, really. And it's really dramatic, and it made this issue. Again, I don't feel like they killed her off, though, just to kill her off. Say, oh, we need to make something good happen. Oh, let's kill Miles' mother's off. I really think they did it for a reason, to make Miles stronger or weaker, and just make him struggle. And that's why the series is so interesting. And then they bring villains like Venom and make them interesting. And then the whole ending is like, oh, Venom wasn't even a character we knew, and we're all expecting that, and it's not. It's just so many good things in this issue that happens at once. And pick this issue up, honestly. It's my pick of the week, and really one of the best issues I've read in a while. When I read it, I was like, oh my god, they really just did this. If you're not reading Ultimate Comics Spider-Man because you're like, oh, I miss Peter Parker, read this. Really, Miles is a amazing character, and I mean, obviously Peter was too in Ultimate Universe, and I choked up with that whole death of Spider-Man story, but with this, following this character's journey, he's an interesting character, and this is just one of those issues you know is going to be very special for this character. Prowler was one of them. This is another one, and following him with the No More story arc, I think it's going to be really interesting. And pick this up. If you're not reading this series, pick this up. Pick up the back issues and pick up this series. It's an amazing series. 5 stars. Really good story. I really can't say enough. The art was great. I mean, just pick it up. Pick this issue up. It's really good. So yeah, 5 stars. Pick of the week. Definitely pick of my week. It was amazing. So pick this up. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations. And this is Comic Uno. Bye guys. Pick this up. 5 stars. Bye guys.